Welcome to Hot Splices. I'm Paul Willisbein. We're here with Ashley Strange and Michael Bukowski. We're going to be talking about the summer movies of 2017. First off, I think it's interesting that some of the movies that were expected to do really well have not.
Yes.
You know, for example, Alien.
Yeah, Alien Covenant underperformed. I saw the film. It's a real mixed bag. It's a real mixed bag. Very long, weak on story, but strong in action. It's a good action film.
Yeah, I think that Alien Covenant, and we talked about this when we were talking about movies that were coming up, a couple of months ago. But I think that, the idea of remaking Alien with all the new CGI that we have is a fantastic idea. But, do we need it? Is it moving the plot forward as a prequel? Not really.
Well, the monster looks extra gushy, and when it starts out, and it looks extra gross when it pops out, and it looks extra big when it grows. The other film that didn't really, that quote unquote underperformed is Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man Tell No Tales.
But we knew that was going to underperform because nobody needs another Pirates of the Caribbean.
Right.
Well, actually, they're already making number 6.
Are they really?
And nobody needs
This
that.
is number 5.
Turning into the
Right.
Land Before Time Pirates edition. They're going to come out with 18 of them. People are still going to go see them, and there's no need for them, honestly.
Right. It's 4 too many.
But if Disney has the theme park ride, they want to keep cranking them out.
Right.
Whatever. Be happy. You do you, Disney. Whatever.
Maybe they'll make a Pirates of the Caribbean theme park ride part 2.
Right.
Oh my
At least Paul McCartney makes a cameo in the film, which is neat. Because Keith Richards made a cameo, and I think the third one.
True.
Which is neat.
Get the oldest, leatheriest guys you can and put them in pirate movies.
But the biggest film so far of the summer movie season, and it was released well before the summer movie season, is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Yeah. Still hitting. Still doing very well. It probably will be the biggest film of the summer. It was released in the beginning of May. And it really has legs because it's laid back, it's enjoyable. Everybody can identify something with it. It's for the families, for kids, adults. It works on hits on all levels of a good
70s music fans.
Yeah.
I was thinking the soundtrack, tracking the soundtrack along with the film, because I think that might almost do better than the film. It's got a lot of great classics in it.
Yeah, the soundtrack is great.
Another film that opened recently and didn't do that well is Baywatch. That opened at about 18 million. It stars Dwayne Johnson, a Freedom High School graduate, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And I was surprised, for a comedy, it's an R-rated comedy. And I'm thinking, R-rated for sunburns? I'm not sure.
Well, there's a lot of I think it's a lot of things that they allude to, and also there's I think that a lot of it is back when Baywatch was big, great, but
right. 20 years ago it could have hit, but Baywatch has been off the air for so many years. People are forgetting about that show already.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Well, they're not forgetting about Wonder Woman. That film is getting a lot of buzz, and it bodes to do really well at the box office. How do you feel about Wonder Woman?
I'm definitely gonna go see it in theaters. I hope it does really well. There's a trope, if you have heard about the glass ceiling, where women can only reach such a potential before they're eventually stopped. There's also something known as the glass cliff, which is where a woman is kind of put into a position where she can succeed and then is kind of pushed off to fail. And so a lot of people have been talking about that when it comes to Wonder Woman, because there hasn't been an awful lot of talk about, there hasn't been an awful lot of hype, there's been a lot of, grassroots hype about it, but no, big push like you've seen with Batman versus Superman, which was terrible, and, so guys can create terrible superhero movies and then go on to create more terrible superhero movies. So I think that it's great for women in theater. Less than, I think, 13% of female directors actually, even make it to award shows or even make films. So it's incredibly important that I go support it.
Great. You looking forward to it, Mike?
Yeah, something different.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very rare to see a female superhero film, superhero character.
Which is odd because the Justice League is half women.
Right. And she'll be a part of the Justice League film coming out in November, directed by Zack Snyder.
I mean, you've had Scarlett Johansson in all of
That's
those.
right.
Yeah.
Avengers films. That's right. But there's never been one. I don't think that's ever helmed the whole
not.
film.
Yeah. Nope.
I can never remember.
So even in the Justice League, there's no justice.
Right.
What other films you looking forward to, Mike, this summer?
Oh, a lot of them. Dunkirk, Christopher Nolan, great director, making a World War II film about the true story.
Kenneth Branagh in it.
The true story of what happened at Dunkirk, which was really, really bad. The Beguiled, Sofia Coppola's remake, another female director. Sofia Coppola's remake of the classic Don Siegel, Clint Eastwood film, which I believe she just won Best Director at Cannes.
She did.
Yeah, for this film. And it's getting a lot of buzz, really a lot of buzz, and it looks really good.
How about you? What are you looking forward to?
Well, one film that I'm not looking forward to is The Mummy. It's another, reimagined Mummy,
Yeah.
and it just looks like a whole heck of a lot of bad. Cars 3, it looks like fun. I could really do without Cars 3.
But it's for
Yeah.
kids. Like,
True.
that's the difference. That's the difference. Kids aren't going to remember from one car to the next car. Yeah.
I like the tow truck.
Yeah.
Transformers, another
one. This will be the last one, actually. Not Michael Bay said he'll never direct another one again. But knock on wood.
Right. One can hope.
You never know. You never know.
Despicable Me 3, that's another one. I enjoyed them, but now we have the twin. Steve Carell plays both parts, or voices both parts.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Again, is it needed? No. Is it going to do well? Yes.
Is it in our demographic? Not really, but we'll probably go see it anyway.
You're right.
On the Dark Tower, the long years in the making Stephen King adaptation. I think it's about 12 books that he wrote over the course of the last 30 years. It comprises of thousands of pages of text, and they thought it was unfilmable. They tried to film it for years. And it's finally coming out this summer with Matthew McConaughey and Idris Elba.
Also, we have War of the Planet of the Apes. War for the Planet of the Apes, again, another sequel, actually points out that we have sequelitis like crazy this summer.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my gosh. And I mean, especially when it comes to titles, like they're just like, find something that sounds, weird, and then put it in front of the title Planet of the Apes. Make a new ape movie. Just
Or even in backlink, for example, Spider-Man Homecoming.
Right now we have another Spider-Man reboot of the whole franchise. Andrew Garfield was in the last incarnation of the whole franchise.
Now, when it comes to original films coming out, the Emoji Movie is something that I'm not necessarily looking forward to, but you never know. It might be a surprise hit. It might be fun, escapism comedy.
Could be the next Lego movie.
Yeah.
And
It's not the next Angry Birds movie, though. That did not go well.
saying.
You didn't like that one, Paul.
no, and I think even Flatliners is seeing a remake in August.
Is it really?
Yeah. So I mean, it's basically when you're just about dead.
Yeah, the original star Julia Roberts,
Right.
Kiefer Sutherland. It was like a early '90s film. Kevin Bacon, Joel Schumacher directed it.
It refers to, I guess, it's the EKG or that.
Yeah, it's a good premise. They're med students, and they want to see how far they can take themselves, back from the dead by inducing heart attacks, and then bring themselves back. But when they come back, they bring all kinds of stuff from the other side with them.
Okay, I got into some crazy things when I was in college.
The
but
kids get
that's-
tired of beer pong, and they take it one step further.
Yeah.
Hence Flatliners.
So should I watch the original first and then check out the new
Yeah, I
one?
would.
All right.
Yeah.
Or you could just play beer pong.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that.
Well, we've managed to demolish most of the summer movie releases. That doesn't mean you shouldn't see them. Thank you for watching Hot Splices. I'm Paul Willestein.
Ashley Strange.
I am Mike Mikowski.
See you next time.